everyone? How's everyone doing? We know Eric Holder. Hey, what's good, Lon the Don, my G, tapping in with me, man. I just wanted to, come in on this brief live, kick it with y'all. Um, Eric Holder found guilty. That fluckery BS they were talking about, like he called him a snitch, so it was a crime of passion. Like, come on, man, that's reserved for some wild-ish. Like, you come home on your lunch break, you know what I'm saying, because you forgot something, and someone's piping down your wife. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, I mean, I get it. What was the defense attorney really left with to try to argue? But I just wasn't seeing any way that was flying. It didn't fly. But I just wanted to peep a little bit of this testimony and see what y'all think of it. Maybe take some calls. Walk my commute. So you're gonna hear some wind blowing in. You're gonna hear all kinds of ish. But let's peep it out. Let's get to it. Wanks his butt. Bust his weight a motherfucking minute. Oh man. Brent Paul and another individual that we just were never able to identify. If you watch the video, you'll see he's there for a little while. He gets some kind of an autograph. Wait a minute, motherfucker. Wanksters, hustlers. Wait a minute. Rich boy telling that punk you want a jack type. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that situation Mr. Holder is about to put her into. She has no idea that she's going to become a wanted person in the murder of one of LA's most beloved. Why does it keep pausing? She takes this photograph. I do not know why this keeps pausing. She nails it back to her car and immediately goes on social media. I never slip. I never fall. Ms. Nicholson said, testified, that while she was standing there, she heard Mr. Holder talking. And she heard him use the word snitch as if he were calling this hustle a snitch. That's what she said she heard. She didn't know the context. She didn't know what was said before or after. It didn't seem to bother her. I think that she was troubled by it, whatever the tone was. It was troubling to her. But she said that's what she remembered hearing. She did not hear Nipsey say anything other than it seemed like he was just trying to stay chill and just kind of just brush whatever Mr. Holder was saying off. That's her description of what she heard. We know Mr. Douglas said, well, no, I never heard the word snitch. Nipsey definitely didn't say the word snitch, and I never heard the word snitch. This was a conversation between two homies, where one is trying to tell the other one who hasn't been around, so may not know, that there's some stuff going around about you that you might want to take care of. It was more in the nature of advice. And it was cool. Think about Cowboy. I hope he doesn't mind me calling him that. It's easier to say than Herman Douglas. He grew up in this neighborhood, right? This neighborhood is a neighborhood of some bad people in the neighborhood doing some bad things. There's no doubt about that. But it's also a neighborhood of some good people. Yo, guys, so I'm just was putting some petrol in the whip, and I'm at this, for those who tap into the little live streams on the regular, you guys have probably heard me before, where I get gas after work. And you may have caught me talking about how, like, it's right across the street from a police substation. And, like, 75% of the time that I come here, the police are gassing up their car. And I hate that, you know what I'm saying? Because I just don't like it for a various array of reasons, you know? But anyways, man, typically they seem to just be gassing their ish up and they go about their business. I go about mine and I go on my way. But this time I pulled up and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is the deal? Why are they just chilling? What's going on? They got someone stretched out. They got someone stretched out. They got dudes sitting on the curb. They got Shorty hemmed up, hollering at her, and I'm just like, man, I feel for them, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I am glad that's not me. It's crazy. They must have been doing something or something. I don't know. There must have been some circumstances. So like I said, I've been there when 3-4 police are fueling up their vehicles, and they never me ever. But they got their listen. It looked crucial what's going on over there, and I would have pulled it up. I would have put the camera on it and everything. But I was like, man, let me just get up out of there. But yeah, apologies guys. I can't read the comments right now. I'm on my little commute. I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. I wanted to play this testimony and break it down a little bit. Good move. Yeah, I got up out of there. I saw that comment. Coffee glad, like, oh man, now I'm hemmed up at this yellow light. Or it's red, so I gotta stop. Yeah, no, it was just crazy, man. I was like, damn, man. Because like I said, it's literally like when I pull out of the office, it's right there. And so often I'm running late, you know, to work and all that and stuff. So I'll go with the gas light blinking, where I pushed it way beyond what I should. So when I pull out, I gotta pull in there and get that gas, you know? But one of the first times I pulled in there and first ever saw them there, which like I said, it's become a regular thing. I pay it no mind. I go about getting my gas and I go on my way. And they do the same. At times there's been 3 or 4 of them there. Because like I said, it's literally across the street from a police station. But this time, man, they had these fools hemmed up. I said, oh man, ain't that about a bitch? You know what I mean? Ain't that about a bitch? I mean, you're gonna have police contact. It's gonna happen. But it's just gotta suck for it to be in such a way of that. But like I said, I wonder if they were over there, because at the same time, that joint is closed. So, and it's been closed for a little bit. So, that's like another thing. Like, it's closed, but you can just pay at the pump. You know what I'm talking about? Slide your car in, the jump off, and go on your merry way. So, I don't know if maybe they were like doing, I don't know, man. Like, were they doing something over there to catch their attention like that? Because, like I said, it looked serious. They had dudes sitting on the curb, and then they had Shorty standing in the back of the car with her hands on the car. I don't know, man. Shit looked crazy, man. Shit was like, I was like, damn, what's this about?
And some tough people. At least they wear a certain facade of toughness. And probably because of the environment that they are growing up in and living in, they find that useful. But every single person from the neighborhood who came in here and testified, including Cowboy, showed that vulnerability that lies just beneath. They all got emotional in this case when talking about this conspir. As much as they didn't want to show it, and you can tell they didn't want to show it, from Carrie Lathan, who was clearly trying to avoid questions,
Yo, this is a serious shit right here. We're listening to the prosecutor break it down. How this was premeditated, this was planned out, this was for real, for real. But can we take a moment and say the prosecutor got a fresh cut, right? But he got like the past. Is that? Would you guys say that's like a pastor cut that he's got going on, right? Like his shit is looking fresh. His cut looks like my bro, right? My bro, he would always be real serious about his waves, and he would have it faded like that, right? Yeah, that's the rev cut. Facts, facts. Yeah, my bro, he would have his waves like that, and he would have the fade and everything. and he'd tell me that he would wash his so like he would keep the do rag on and always brush his waves, but he said that the key. This is what he said. You know what I mean? Like he would keep the do rag in the grease and brush his waves and everything, but he would say that he would it was either ivory soap or Dove soap, that when he was in the shower he would wash this shit with like ivory or Dove, but like not wash it, like wash it with the grain to not disturb the waves. And I'm telling you, bro, he would swear that the ivory soap, the lye in it, would almost relax the hair like a perm and kind of straighten it out and help it wave more. I don't know. It sounded complicated to me, but he swore by this system, and his waves were always wild spinning. So I felt like he knew what he was talking about. I swear. I know ivory soap is like supposed to have no bad stuff in it, no additives. Sorry, y'all, if you guys are hearing if you're hearing the wind. But yeah, bro swore by that. But yeah, the prosecutor's haircut reminded me of my homie's cut in a way. He always kept his waves spinning. Yeah, like he swore by that system. He swore that the ivory soap was like what leveled up the waves. I don't know though, Like, and after that, stealing someone's wife. Yo, man, the pastors got a cold hustle game. Not all pastors, not all reverends. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of priests, reverends, rabbis, spiritual leaders who really want to lead people to the promised land and to be being a better man or woman or whatever. But there's a lot of them just spitting that cold hustle game. Sorry, y'all, I know this wind is probably loud as hell. But there's a lot of them just spitting that cold hustle game. Talking about tithing, the collection plate. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
We all sort of had a moment of breakdown when talking about this hustle. What happens? Now, cowboys, even OGs, you can't tell me.
You heard him mention Cowboy by name. You heard him mention Cowboy by name. Did y'all hear that Cowboy is starting a podcast called Talk or Take a Fade or something like that? And it's interesting with Cowboy, as I share with you time, if it was me, I got no problem taking that stand, testifying, whatever. But Cowboy, Triple OG, from the set and all that. That was against the rules. I'm not knocking him for doing what he did, but it's been a very well-discussed topic. And it's just kind of interesting to hear the prosecutor mention Cowboy. It's just kind of got me thinking, like, man, God MC said, you think Cowboy a rat? Like, it's just got me thinking, yo, this situation, Cowboy, I like, Cowboy is constantly telling the world, like, yo, I don't care, that was the homie. And again, I'm not knocking him for it, but you could tell it's eating him alive that he broke the rules. Because he's kind of like, that's what he was talking about on that interview he just did. I don't know if y'all saw it, where he's talking about that Talk or Take a Fade podcast that he's starting. And he's like, yo, cats can come talk or take a fade. Blah, blah, blah. I never wanted the limelight. I never was the guy talking, and he wasn't. Cowboy was always chilling. But the fact that you see him talking more and you see him being more in the limelight, this ish has got him fucked up. Like, he keeps talking about it, I don't know. So many people were very skeptical of Cowboy. They felt he had something to do with what happened. I don't know if I ever subscribed to that belief. But, I don't know, man. It was just kind of wild, What Lon say? Cowboy, offender, rat. Yeah, yo. Let's be honest, y'all. He's definitely an offender. And I'm not believing the story he's talking about. He accidentally scratched a woman's breast, and they waited 20 years later to tell him he had to register for it. It makes zero sense, right? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And y'all seen how mad he got at Spider Loc when Spider Loc was calling him, what do you call it, a cold snitchuation. I don't know, it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder what motivated him to get on that stand. Because one of his main things that he kept putting out there to the people was, guys, they got it on tape. They don't need me. The prosecutor or the defense opened up their opening statements by saying, my client did kill Nipsey Hussle, so they don't need me. But it's like, well, why were you on the stand? And it makes me wonder if there's some other politics at play. Was he catching a deal on something else? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It was just very bizarre. Very bizarre situation to see. What's his name? Black Sam was there giving Nipsey Hussle's brother. He was there giving him chest compressions. I don't even believe he gave a police statement. He didn't get on the stand, right? You gotta wonder. Yo, I'm bringing y'all in the store with me to grab some brewskis. No tape or not, if you 60s. Yeah, I mean, again, I always let everyone know, you know what I'm saying? Coffee snitching. I got no qualms with it. But, that's a gangster right there. He ain't supposed to do that, right? But, hold on, I'm in the store, y'all. Yo, do you guys, what's your favorite snack in the store? Fritos, Doritos? What's your go-to snack? And you know what's actually good? Them wrap snacks. Those wrap snacks. They got the plain Jane, the barbecue one with my honey barbecue. Hello. You're always here, huh?
holidays. People might be here on Sunday.
Yeah.
It'll be $2.99. How was your holiday?
Not too bad. Just went to a cookout out in Henderson.
Oh, okay. Sounds like fun. Have
It
a
was
nice
alright. Shot out of here quick.
Usually people try to find something if they don't have it, they use.
They're gone, yeah. Alright, thank you.
So have a nice
I'll
one.
catch you later. You as well. But yeah, y'all. Oh no, I be talking to her all the time, man. I be talking to her all the time. She's cool. Were you guys on the live the one time when I was in here and she was asking me, what county are we in? I gotta call the sheriff. Some guy just walked out with $50 worth of items. I was thinking, God damn, how do you get like $50 worth of gas station items is a lot, you know? Did he come in with a bag? Like, did he just have shopping bags and load the shit up? Hey, Aussie Prison Talk, my guy, what's up, man? Aussie Prison Talk, man. You know he's just getting his feet wet in the YouTube blogosphere. And, you know, he recently had his, we were over there on Jimbo's live chopping it up. He had his first experience with some trolls, man. With the Trolls Nation. It's yo, and I feel him on it, man. I told him, man, don't worry about that. Keep pushing, doing you. Don't pay them no mind. But I'd be lying. Like I said that on there the one day. I said, I'd be lying if I told you when I first had people talking all kinds of crazy shit to me, it didn't bother me. Because it did. I'm not going to lie. But you become immune to it eventually. To be honest, at times it becomes kind of funny. But sometimes it still gets to you. But, you know, fuck them weirdos. You know what I mean? But yeah, as pertaining to this case, that was some pretty next level ish for the prosecutor to try and argue that whole crime of passion stuff. You know, like, are you serious, man? Coffee taking on the fattest troll of them all, whack 100. Oh man, no lying, he never stops, and he's got people devoted to him too. But you know what? In all seriousness, not even because, you know, I troll him a little bit myself with my commentary. That's how I kind of get back at Whack. I troll, you know what I mean? I overemphasize on things, and, you know, I just try to make the commentary cut like a knife type ish. You know what I mean? Like that old Bryan Adams song, it cuts like a knife, but it feels so right. You know what I'm talking about? But things are really getting critical for Whack. He's kind of falling back on the BS a little bit. He's really under pressure. He messed up. You guys saw him on. You guys see him on that CJ Mack and Dub C podcast. That half-ass apology to Big U was his way of copping pleas because he's feeling the pressure. You can only do what Whack is doing for so long before it catches up to you. You know what I mean? And man, we seen too. Whack can't fight for shit. No kind of squabble game at all. I mean, not that we thought he did. All the fades he done ducked, you know. But all right, here I'm finally at my destination. We don't got wind blowing in our ears. I wanted to hear a little bit of what this prosecutor's talking about. Let's check it out.
Talk about a gang expert. What gang expert is going to be better on the rolling 60s than Herman Douglas? And I think
Oh, damn, you seen him? He pointed right at Cowboy. That was why the prosecution wanted him so much. You heard that they said, what gang expert is going to be better on the 60s than Herman Cowboy Douglas? That's what they're, man, I wonder, what did they offer Cowboy, though, to take that role as an expert witness? Yo, has that ever happened in the history of crime cases, of murder trials? You know, they call expert witnesses. Normally it's like forensic guys or, you know, DNA shit. But they're like, nah, our expert witness is Cowboy. Right? I don't know if that's ever happened. An expert gang witness in OG from the set.
You tell from the character of his testimony that he's a straight shooter. He goes on Instagram and tells people, I don't care what you think about me and what I'm doing because I know I'm doing the right thing. You grow up in a neighborhood like this, the one we're talking about here, where the 60s claim, I hate to use that because it doesn't belong to them. Still, it is an area where there are pockets of concentrated poverty in this neighborhood. And there is a gang that exists there, and it thrives there. The young men who grow up there learn, I think more than the average person, to be aware of suspicious behavior or anything that could be threatening. There's an expression that you live with your head on a swivel because you're constantly looking for an enemy. Anybody who wants to get a 60 will go to this area because that's where they'll likely find one.
Yo, someone drop a comment. Did the comment stop showing up? Did it start malfunctioning again? Someone comment anything. Smash the like, guys.
So you look for danger. He didn't see anything or hear anything that day that made him think for one.
Okay, cool. I hate when that happens, man. It makes me nervous it's going to cut out or whatever. But seriously, think about that, guys. That's groundbreaking for, like I always talk about, different worlds interlapping and overlapping and intersecting. The entertainment world mixed with the hip-hop world mixed with the streets. You know what I'm saying? Prison mixed with the entertainment world, with the prison community, all this stuff. Now we got the criminal justice system interlapping with gang culture in the streets, where an expert witness is an OG. That's crazy. And you heard him too. He said he gets on Instagram and tells people, I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say about me testifying.
Moment that there was any hostility, or that Mr. Holder felt any hostility toward Nipsey Hussle. So whatever that conversation, and we don't have a recording of it, whatever it was, we don't see the hostility in the video. The witnesses who were there and within earshot didn't hear or see any hostility, the likes of which you would expect if there was some provocative act that would give rise to a heat of passion defense. Just wasn't there. Herman Douglas loved.
Oh, damn, fellas. I'm going to take you guys with me. I got to get into the crib. We might cut this short, actually. Did you guys hear that? What was that? Man, I'm sorry I drew a blank there. Oh, yeah. Lonnie said Cowboys nothing now. Jay Millie, I know you come from that world. What do you think about that? You know, does that kill his street credibility? Does that kill his street credibility? Or is this just such a profound situation where, or is it too? Is it? Do you think people are shook a Cowboy? Is it such a profound situation? Is this different because of who Nipsey Hussle was, or do you think when it comes to the hood, do you think they say Cowboy's a rat? Because again, Black Sam was there, right? He was giving his brother chest compressions. Has he died? And nothing, right? He didn't make any statement, right?
He still was. I think that came across very clearly. If nothing else, in the way he dresses, but the way he talks about the world, he wouldn't have allowed it. That's some.
But all right, fellas, I'm gonna end this thing kind of abruptly. You don't take the stand at all, but like we seen it with Ti, he still has supporters. But in the hood, not right. In the hood, they're not gonna mess with him, right? Yeah, Lonnie, you didn't know Ti took the stand? Spider Loc got on him about that. I actually had videos up on it, but I took it down because Ti's plugged in. Like they were gonna flag me over that. Yeah, he testified in the murder of his homie Phil. But yeah, guys, let me end this thing. Thank you guys for showing up again. Oh, I thought you were. See, I thought you were serious, dude. I never know when you're serious or when you're playing. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for showing up. Sorry to end things abruptly. But we'll continue this discussion later. I gotta slide out. Peace.